Hey guys, Indiana here. We're back again with another movie review. I'm deeply sorry that this has taken so long. The trip got out of hand really quickly, and I was busy all the time, so I didn't have time to record. But I had a great time. My trips usually tire me out. My trips can be either super relaxing or super tiring, but either way, I have a great time, so I can never complain. I'm blessed to be able to go on these trips, and I thank God for it every day. So, today we're doing a movie review on Star Wars Episode 6, Return of the Jedi. Return of the Jedi was released on May 25th, 1983, with a runtime of 132 minutes, budgeted at $42.7 million, and with a box office success of $572.7 million, directed by Richard Marquand. I might have said his last name wrong. I'm deeply sorry for that. But I like to look at these Star Wars films as a whole. I look at the prequel trilogy as one story, plus the Star Wars Clone Wars TV show, because it makes it 10 times better. And I will always tell you to watch the Clone Wars TV show, because it made me love the prequels. You know, I at first I was like, okay, I like them. But I love the original trilogy. But with the TV show, it made me love the prequels. Not as much as the original. I don't think anything could ever beat the original. But it made me just like sit back and enjoy it. You know, I wasn't sitting there and critiquing it. And we'll get to this more in probably The Last Jedi. Hint, hint at future content. But with this, I just wanted to say, I look at the original trilogy as one story as a whole. It's amazing. From start, middle, and end, the story is told perfection. Beginning, it introduces you to the Force, the Jedi, the fight between good and evil, Darth Vader, Luke Skywalker. The middle, the good guys don't always win. It's a hard realization that life is just bad sometimes. And you know, movies usually take us out of it, but for the sake of story, it shows you bad guys win sometimes. And Return of the Jedi is about the good guys persevering and winning and saving the galaxy. The light versus the good, the prophecy being fulfilled by Anakin. Anakin's story. Anakin is the main character of Star Wars. Fight me. He's the most powerful Jedi. He's the most powerful Sith. Whew. And he could have been so much more powerful if it wasn't for Mustafar and all the things that happened there. And I feel like he'd been a lot more powerful Jedi than Sith, because Sith, Darth Vader, you know, he was technically weaker than Anakin. And that just shows you how powerful Anakin is. But, you know, oh my gosh, I love Star Wars so much. This movie is everything good about Star Wars. From Luke's temptation to be turning to the dark side, to realizing, you know, he's better than all these other Jedi. You know, he's better than Yoda, than Obi-Wan. Not because of anything in particular with the Force. They're both more powerful than him. Yoda's technically the most powerful Jedi, maybe are only equal to Anakin, because Anakin never got to his full potential. But, you know, Luke did something no other Jedi could. He saw what was wrong with the Jedi. He saw, you know, the Jedi was so fearful of them turning to the dark side that they were so scared, and it led to fear. And even Yoda admits that fear destroyed him, and it destroyed the Jedi. Luke taps into the dark side to defeat Vader, but he realizes that he doesn't want to become like his father, and he turns back and just bathes in the light. And, you know, isn't that what you always want your heroes to do, to come out on top? And even through the toughest of temptations, he could have killed Vader and the Emperor with ease. And Luke does the right thing and throws away his lightsaber in probably one of the coolest moments in all of Star Wars, and proves that he is the new face of the Jedi, and that the Jedi are understanding of all the Force. And, you know, I'll probably get into this more in episode 9, but, you know, those are all my emotions on Star Wars, the Return of the Jedi. It has so much emotions. You're so happy. You're watching the battle. Ewoks. You're watching the battle. I love the Ewoks. I'm not even going to lie. I find them very amusing. I know some people thought it was a little bit too kiddie. But, maybe it is. But, you know, I still enjoy it. And, you know, I I enjoy the Return of the Jedi a lot, and it's great storytelling from start to finish. Anakin struggle with the dark and the light. Luke struggle with the dark and the light, and how he comes out on top, and so does Anakin, and Anakin's redemption story. With that, guys, I'm so sorry these last couple of videos are going to kind of be jumbled together. I hope to get the new video, episode 9, out Sunday when I go to the movies. But I had a great time filming all this, and I couldn't ask for anything better. With that, let's get into the movie. My rating, I rate Star Wars Return of the Jedi 4 stars. You know, it's very hard to rate all these because all these films are great in my perspective. I just think this film, you know, it's very hard to pull off an ending. They did it well. There's nothing more they could do. I just feel like it's a little bit it's not as good as Empire Strikes Back. And, you know, that's not anybody's fault. Empire Strikes Back just turned out to be a really good movie. And, you know, there's nothing you can do about that. But either way, the original Star Wars 3 movies will probably always be the best. I don't see anything topping them ever. So, you know, I had a great time going over these movies with y'all. And I cannot wait to go over the sequel trilogy and my thoughts on that. But I want to thank you guys for watching. Like the video if you like it. Subscribe if you're new. And until the next video, I will see you guys later. Peace.